Yo, chat. Chat, how are we doing? Boys, dude, I'm in a great mood today. A fantastic mood, dare I say. My Dr. Seuss out here? Yo, did I just spit out here, bro? Or did I just rhyme the same word with each other? I meant to do that, Joker. Because you know what? I am sick and tired of me putting up predictions, and then people are like, "Oh, I didn't see it. Oh, I forgot about it. Oh no!" So we're gonna do 2x2s, 2x2s going forward here. We're not doing a full set. We're doing 2x2s here. But you know what? It's all Gucci. You know why? Because I am feeling great. I did so much. I ate good today. Yo, boom! I'm feeling good, chat. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good, chat. I'm feeling really good, actually. We got a new season of Delta Force, bro. Dude, we got so much going on. I'm so ready. I am so ready. Ready for some good Clash. I'm feeling all of the attacks today. I'm ready for it. We got Delta Force later. We have a live attack coming in here. Let's just go straight into it here. We got Joker under defense here. Will he hold up? We're starting off with a spear. We got a spear starting off here. Crazy spear start. Dude, I'm feeling everything right now. Dude, I had some great scrambled eggs with some toast right before stream. I got a nice cup of water, believe it or not, right next to me. We got great content later. We have a ton of Clash going on. Dude, I set up some stuff for TikTok today. Dude, I'm like, across the board, I'm feeling fantastic here. Joker, all good if you need to rest up. As of right now, I do know that we do have 3 people total. If you do end up getting on, I'm sure we could probably shuffle a few. But, dude, I want to figure out a way for, like, when we do have multiple people on, how we can all, like, do it. Ooh, ooh. Oh, no, they were done with the invis. They actually popped the other rage. That's crazy. So far, I believe it's me, Chess, and Smacks, but I don't know about John. Noah won't be on. Obviously Joker's up in the air, so I don't know. So how do we get a review? Type exclamation point review. Type exclamation point review. Dude, I set up some stuff for TikTok. I set up a few things for TikTok. I do want to, again, I still want to make a few little changes here and there, but dude, I'm feeling great. We got the like ranking back, where you guys can gain ranking based off of the likes and whatnot. This looks like it's kind of cooking low key. I don't think this is going to be a 1-star, unfortunately. If this town hall can pop off right here, hold on. Hold? Nah, it's not going to be an. Oh man, it was close. Unfortunately, these healers staying alive. This might be a triple now. This might be a triple now. 35 seconds. He has Earthquake, so he's going to probably open it up. I would imagine right here. I don't know why he wouldn't right here. Brothers holding off till Clash of Clans 2. I guess, okay, there he goes. Dang. Dude, that was so close to a 1-star and turned into a triple. That's insane. You know what I call them 1-star hits? I don't, Micro Beast, I don't know if I want to know, because I feel like I know what you're going to say, and I don't know if we're going to, I don't know about that. Also, this client is underneath us. Actually, are we perfect right now? Dude, what are these bases looking like? Hold on. I mean, that's a nice base. We're all tripling? What does 5 look like? What does my mirror look like out here? Chad, do we have to attack my mirror? Do we take down my mirror here? I mean, bro, he's like face to face with me. I don't like the way he's looking at me, you know? What position was Zeke down when day 7 started? Well, we're not in day 7 yet. So I guess I can let you know. Look at this guy, he's looking at me. If he doesn't attack me, we're gonna have some serious problems. Look at it. We're like, dude, our barbarians are looking at each other. I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. I'm assuming not fantastic, considering the clan above us is the same stars. Oh, this clan's doing really good because they versed all the really bad clans first, and now they have the really bad clans they're going up against. To put that in perspective, we've already gone against the top 2 clans. And we still actually have, I think this is supposedly I don't want to say joke clan because I feel like that sounds very toxic, but this is a clan that, like, I'm pretty sure we're going to probably perfect or very close to it. Yeah, perfect, close to perfect, and the other, lower clan. What would be the word for it? Yeah, so we're gonna probably win this day. So realistically, I think we'll probably end like 4th or 3rd, probably. Um, so we'll see. I think like 3rd or 4th is probably where we're gonna end. Which, again, as long as we're not getting demoted, is huge. I don't know if there's any. I don't know if there's really any attacks that we should take and look a breakdown. I mean, like, they're all triples. If anyone has anything specific that they did cool, I mean, I can totally take a look. Ugh. It's kind of insane because, okay, even if it was like, instead of a 2-star, or instead of a 1-star, it was a 2-star, we still would have failed this. Honestly, even if he tripled that, we might have still even lost this, probably. Actually, yeah, Smacks did a really low percent. Actually, you know what we should look at? We should look at who's on the chopping block, because we haven't seen. I haven't looked at. What's up, Galaxies? Also, I gotta welcome everyone in here. Who is on the chopping block right now? We were looking at yesterday. Yesterday, I was on the chopping block, but I'm pretty sure I tripled yesterday. So that puts Smacks on the chopping block. Ooh. That was a very low percentage here. Apparently, Joker, even with his injury, did get his attack in, and I'm pretty sure it's a triple already, so that's looking pretty solid. Smacks is looking a little rough. All I'm going to say, dude, it's going to come down to the last day. He's going to come down to the last day. It's going to be interesting. All right, who do we all have here? We have Zanchi getting first. We have Keegan getting second. We have Sauce Z getting third. Congratulations to those guys. The points were paid out. We have Zanchi, welcome in. We have Sauce Z, welcome in. Keegan, welcome in. The man, the myth, the legend, Penguini, welcome in. Joker, I hope you're doing all right. Welcome in. Yuya, welcome in. Micro Beast, how you doing? Welcome in. Miss Nikki, welcome in. DeBudge, welcome in. Capsby, welcome in. And Galaxies, welcome in. Those are just the people that did check in here. I still like the boot camp idea instead of chopping block. What do you mean the boot camp idea? I don't remember hearing that. What? Oh, he heard me. Yo, he's actually attacking me. Yo, dude, chat. No prep. Do we answer back right after this? I don't know if I can allow him just to attack me out of the cold blue like this, right in front of my face. Sometimes I pronounce it right. Sometimes I don't. You know, it be what it be. He's going in here. Also, I'm pretty sure this is the wrong base that I have on, actually. Oh! He force popped! It force popped! He's not gonna get the town hall. Wow. Did he even realize? Oh, he's doing the Phoenix? No way that's value. There's no way that's value. I mean, I guess he got the town hall, but yo, I don't know about that. Hold on. Can we hold? Dude, if he still triples this, bro. If he still triples this, bro. The Phoenix walks is pretty wild, I won't lie. Oh, he's got the rage as well. Ew. Dude, I'm not a rage hater because I used to be a rage enjoyer, but like wow, that was an insane spot right there that he got in there. Dude, why does this look like it's cooking already? Why is this kind of looking like it's cooking already? Nah, he's got the back end. He has no heals. He's got the back end. These furnaces are cooking. There's no shot, right? Furnaces are cooking. We still have, dude. We have whatever this ice golem's doing right now. Oh, they're pulling. They're pulling. It's pulling, dude. Ice golem's OP. Ice golem's OP. This is not a triple. He just wasted 3 invis when the yeah. I don't know what that was. I mean, realistically, when an RC goes kind of wild, and you get a force pop, you kind of are just guessworking what to do with invises at that point. You can get really good value. Typically, I like to default to the minion prince getting the invises, but like I don't know, it's a little difficult. Nasty ice golem, karma will get you for that, dude. Please don't, please don't. I don't need the ton of ice golems here. Chat, do we answer back right off rip? You know, typically I like to build up to the CWL hit, but I mean, like he blatantly just attacked me right out rip. Do we just go right in, or should we wait? Should we wait? Should we let it marinate? I don't know. We answer back? Do we answer back? I'm at the bar just getting that check-in. Yo, welcome in. Yo, I appreciate you joining in at the bar. Mm. You look like you hit... I've hit this space before. It's typically a double rage, though. I have an idea for this one. Unload the 3-star. All right, yeah. We can't be getting disrespected. I like your guys' energy. Here we go. Here we go. We're right back. We're right into it. I am not warmed up at all though, so hopefully this hopefully this doesn't come back to bite me. He's going into the invis. What the heck? Chat, trust. That's a lot of damage, though. Holy. Yo, if we can get that ice golem for a finishing touch. Finishing touch? No, okay, that's fine. That's fine. That would have been a little bit greedy. Okay. Okay. Okay, I can never get this arrow. We're gonna get it right here. Watch this. For the money. Ah. Dude, I don't get it. I don't get it. You know, I think it's cheating. I think it's cheating. I think it's cheating, Chad. We answer back, baby. Do we answer back?
Subscribed with Prime.
Surely we answer back. I think we answer. Yeah, the back is answered. No warm-up, no prep. We answer back, baby. HIPAA clean! HIPAA clean! Real. There we go. Nice. This is where I found out that I attacked the wrong base. That is actually really close to each other. That's what I like to see. That feels good. Now I'm... Okay, so I'm basically locked in as long as I'm... how are you clapping without your hands like that? I was reading chat sometimes I read chat out loud and I kind of regret it afterwards. Nathan, if you want to join any of the clans, you always have to apply in the Discord. It doesn't matter if you're literally #1 in the United States globally. Oh, dude, I thought it said free and then I just got denied. I was like, I just have too much glowy ore. Chat, who can relate? Who can relate? Too much glowy ore? Wait, can I... Yeah, there we go. We can just get to 7. How many hours on average do you play a day? Well, on average, at minimum 3, I would say. It's so bad. Don't apply, the clan is dead. Huh? Huh? Chat, is he talking about our clan? There's no shot he's talking about our clan. Smacks is fighting the chopping block. Dustin is actually tripping, bro. I know he's not talking about our clan here. Any tips to level up the hero equipment faster? Do as many wars as possible. During CWL, what you can do is you can do what is called an ore war. Is where you do like CWL hits, but then you leave for a secondary clan to do just like normal wars to get double ore, basically. Make sure you're always doing your daily, was it like 6, 7 stars? That's, yeah. Okay, so this is, Tuan here, hopefully I pronounced that right, is attacking Tom B. It is his, it's our #1. He's getting in there, I'm not gonna lie, he is getting in there. These, I feel like these air sweepers, unless he can arrow those bad boys, I think those are going to be a little bit tricky. Gosh. These dragon users. I couldn't be caught dead using dragons here. Ew. Yikes. What's your favorite army camp? Dragons. As of right now in this meta, I would say Dragons is definitely, actually. Dude, what is up with the Rage Vial, though? I don't get that. But he's using the Rage instead of the healing. I don't like that. If he triples, I mean, big dubs to him, but... Dude, I don't know. I feel like no healing is, like, really rough. That's a really good minion prince. Oh, he's waiting. He's holding on the minion prince. That's going to be the minion prince ability right there. Oh, he's teasing me. He's actually kind of cooking hard right now. Minion prince, there it is. Unfortunate. I find the difference between the healing tome, It's such a big word. I know it. I know it, but like there's so many vowels. I don't like that if things go bad, you have like your damage is damage, you know? Thank you, Joker, for retyping it. I got it. Yeah. Thank you. I didn't get it the first time, but you retyping it, thank you. I appreciate it. All right, I need to. How many of your accounts are in the clan? 2. Um. Oh yeah, I forget that this. I feel like Root Riders are OP. It's definitely the better option. Healing Tome allows my dragons to fully push through since they're regaining health like half their health. Yeah, no, I agree. That being said, chat, is it time we cook in? Show your second account? I mean, I guess I could in a bit here, but... Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Do I try playing crazy? You know what? Screw it. It's the first attack of the day. Let's play crazy here. Please don't hit the ice golems, please. Please, we're on a tight schedule here. Oh my god, ow. Don't force pop. Oh my lordy. Yeah. I don't know if that was good actually. Cause I gotta come in from like this angle here, so I don't. Guys, this is not family friendly. Yo! Actually, I knew that verse was coming up. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. I've listened to that song a lot. Funny story, actually. I had a very uncomfortable conversation with my mother with that whole album because what was it? There's a song that he came out with that was like all over, all over. And I was like, man, it's got a really good like beat and everything to it. So I wanted to get the whole album. So I got the whole album. Unfortunately, purchased to my mother's credit card, and she gave me a very angry call asking me why there was a purchase on her card called "Talk Dirty to Me." Yeah, I feel like I have some like weird setting on my tablet that's been freezing it recently. I'm gonna have to re-look at that, I think. I have questions. What's up, Kingmaster? What are your questions? Lay it on me. Also, I have heard, I don't know if this is true or not, because it doesn't look like it's the case, but I heard that there's like rumors that, I don't know. Termi was saying that they've changed the scenery, but it doesn't look changed to me. Am I tripping on that? I need an account for Clash of Clans. Okay, make one. Easy clap. Chat, if you need any other questions, you can always ask me. How long have you been playing? I've been playing for over 12 years. Oh, wait. So, they had this scenery. They then made changes to it because people were complaining that it was too overstimulating, which, to be fair, I won't lie. This looks so bad. And then they reverted it back to where it is now. I think that's probably a good thing, if I'm completely honest. I'm not gonna lie, I totally bought the scenery specifically for that pure reason that it had the glow effect, and I thought it was really, really cool. The fact that I would buy it and then they changed it, ooh, I don't know about that one. King, brother, I gave you an out. I gave you an out for not talking terms of service in my chat. Can one of my mods mute that message? I can't be, bro. Don't be talking against terms of service against in my chat, bro. I can't be having that. What's up, Pit Lord? Thank you, Keegan. All right, here we go, chat. Second attack, here we go. I feel like they reduced the brightness of the neon titles. Maybe they did. I think as long as they have some effect, I think that'd be pretty good. I really hope that they wouldn't turn it down like to the point where it's nothing, but what a jammer, bro. She goes down, right? Okay. Thank God. Even though I would love to get that gear tower up there. I do think her taking down the side here is pretty solid. Yoink. Alright. Queen, you're a lovely one, but it's time to not get the air sweepers. That's fine. That's fine. We didn't need that. Am I going into both of them right now? Should I be concerned? I feel like I'm totally going into both of them right now. There are the ice golems, chat. There comes death. Dragons, can we not separate from the okay, there we go. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Can someone ban King? Apparently he didn't get the idea for me saying it. Someone ban him, bro. Brother, I gave you a warning. I muted him. He does it again. I will block him. Freddie Mercury's my dad? True. I try. Yo, guys. I try to give warnings. I try to give warnings first, you know? I think Keegan did it. I hope he did. Thank you, Keegan. Chat, that was 2 triples. Let's get the predictions paid out here. / prediction. 2 triples. Let's run it up here. All right. We run it back now. For the people on Twitch, what will the next 2 attacks be? We're going to run it 2-minute prediction. Run it up. Run it up. A. Okay. Yo, actually, low-key, make me mod and I'll tell Supercell to buff the mortar to instantly kill Root Riders. Chad, do I feel like I'm take that deal. I think I take that deal right there. Actually adding purpose for the mortar defense. That's tempting. That's tempting right there. Are you fully maxed out? Yes and no. Every defense that's non-temporary is maxed out. Even additionally, I do have one of the gear or the temporary defenses maxed out. So if I was running the Flame Spinner, I would be 100% maxed out. You'd be like if the person would be attacking a fully maxed out. But if I switched to like the Hook Tower or the Crusher Mortar, then technically not. Or if you count those even just overall, then no. But other than that, yes. I don't know why I didn't like the Root Rider since they added it. I liked it. I played a lot of Root Rider. I played Root Rider for almost like an entire year. Flame Spinner needs to constantly shoot, no breaks. I would agree with that because you know what kind of sucks? I spent 9,500 gems maxing this guy, and unfortunately, I think he might be the worst option. Comparatively to like the Crusher or the Hook Tower, I think the Flame Spinner might be the worst. All right, chat, here we go. Next 2 attacks here. Jesus. Whoa, pay to win skin. Whoa, pay to win. Pay to win. Wow, this base is actually so weird. I gotta respect it. Alright, I think I have an idea. Wow, this base is weird. This base is weird. I feel like this is bait, though. I don't like the hidden Tesla popping up there, let me tell you that. Ooh. Okay, that's a lot of damage already. Ah. Anyone else, like, really nervous right now? Hit that. Do we stick in? Continue on. Oh, she's gonna go the other way, isn't she? Dude, I don't know why the scenery's got me stressed out right now, though. I don't know why, but this scenery really stresses me out for some reason. Let's go, let's go. Hey. Oh, that kind of sucked. That was a weird base, I'm not even gonna lie. This scenery needs to be nerfed. I'm kind of blind against the scenery. I 100%... Dude, it's... Dude, I don't know why. This is actually, like... This scenery got me stressed, bro. But I feel more alive than ever before attacking the space here. Yeah, and if anyone wants to buy this scenery, make sure to use code HippisLC right in the chat while getting it. You are now supporting HippisLC. Big dubs, big dubs. I hear, rumors has it, I've heard people talk about supposedly that, like, they get, like, 7 stars. I've heard that some people go, like, they grow it up to, like, 7 foot tall. Rumors I've heard when people use... I've actually heard some rumors that the ladies... Someone used my code HippisLC, and, like, genuinely, the ladies just couldn't, like...
The girls won't leave me alone.
Yeah, see? It's crazy. It's crazy. All things that I've heard are from my viewers that if they use code HippisLC is what they get. What's up, Cell? Actually, hold on. Let me check in here. We got Cell with the check-in. Can we get a shout-out for Cell here? We have Tanner, marry me, please, I beg. Welcome in. Probably hi, welcome in. Chess Guitar, welcome in. And Snake, welcome in. I think I already said hi to Pit Lord, but welcome in and just I can't wait. Did I miss over the fact that Zanchi came in with a prime sub? Because if I did, I'm so sorry. And you know what, brother? W 18 months. I don't know if I did, but absolute W. Absolute W right there. I hope you enjoy your entire month long of exclusive emotes and ad-free viewing. I remember hearing the arrow thing, but I don't know if I like actually registered that my man's subbed. I have the worst base ever. Trevor, that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing to be proud of. I did that during a war hit. Yeah, I remember the arrow part. I didn't realize that was a sub. Or maybe I don't know. Either way, I just wanted to make sure. I wanted to make sure I thanked you properly. All right. Ooh. I have an idea. This is a weird one. I have an idea for this base, but I don't know if it's a good idea. Chad, you guys know the song? They will not force us. You know that song? Can someone request that song? You know that song? Someone knows that song, surely. Someone knows that song, surely. Okay, I need you to not force pop here. We will be victorious. Someone definitely knows that song. Got it? 40-minute queue? Nah, that's crazy. We got a little DJs up in here. What? That's like the third time that has happened. Hold on, I gotta try out the new tech. Here. We got this one from War. Chat, I think it made the tech worse. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, man. I think I literally went up against 2 air sweepers. Okay, can we kill this dragon? I feel like we've been attacking this dragon for like 3 business days here. Queen, I'm gonna need you to clutch up here. We're gonna time fill this, aren't we? Come on, Queen. Come on, Queen. Come on, Queen. Not even close. Not even close. Oh, so easy, guys. It's so easy out here. Dude, it's so just like triple after triple after triple. I was not stressed, dude. I wasn't even worried, bro. I've said this before, guys. I haven't said this in a while because I don't want to give up my tricks and secrets. But you know, I'll let you guys in on a little secret here, okay? I'll let you guys in on a little secret. I am so masterful of this game here that I can see every outcome and like, dude, trust me. I do it for the content. Anytime I'm raging, it's for the content, all right? I know there's people out there, some crazy people that really like the crash out. It's all for the content. It's all for the content here. That close of an attack is purposefully master crafted. All right. How long have you been playing for? I've been playing over 12 years. Are you a max tunnel 17? Yes and no. Yes and no. Who wanna hear you say? All right, hold on, chat. Let's do another. Let's pay a prediction here, yeah. By the way, thank you, Cell, for doing your mod duties. All right, chat. Another prediction here. Another 2 predictions here. What will the next attacks be? Will it be 2 triples? Will it be a win and a loss? Or will it be 2 losses? And by losses, that is nothing not like a non-triple is a loss. Ooh, that's some good stuff. Town Hall 18 this December. I think it's earlier than that. I don't know, but I think it's November. You think 249 0 stars? If I got 249 0 stars back to back, I think I would actually walk away from this game. When do you do the dice rolls? Did someone redeem a dice roll? I don't have the thing up. Oh, yeah, she did. All right. Chat, we have a dice roll. In case you guys do not know how this works, on the Purple website, you can redeem a dice roll. Excuse me. And if you guess the correct number and it lands on that correct number, you win a gold pass. That being said, we have 1 dice roll. It is for the number 14. If this hits 14, my man's Necro4545 wins a gold pass. We're looking for 14 here. Here we go. Bang. The fact that not only did they do 13, but then 15 is also staring us right in the face. That's disrespectful. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, personally, from the dice, I wouldn't take that. That's disrespectful out there. He says double down. He wants the number 14. He goes back to back. Here we go. Looking for 14. Bang. Oh, Oh, whoa. That was a double roll right there. Hold on. He gets a free roll. Free roll right there. Hold on. Oh, still wasn't. Sorry. I don't know why it double rolled right there. That was yo. I think that was a flag on the field. He is trying again, but he's switching up the number. He says 14 is not working for me. Give me 19. Here we go. 19. Bang. Dude, if it would have landed on 14 right there, that would have been tough. All right, we also have an in-game friend. Nathan? Brother, you gotta sauce your code in that. I can't look up a name. You gotta sauce the code. Excuse me. There we go. Doesn't it tell you that you have to... Okay, whatever. You know what? No, it's called good. Big dubs. Nathan, welcome to the family, my guy. Big dubs. Big dubs right there. We have a new challenger approaching for the dice rolls here. We got Capsby. He's looking for the number 7 here. Here we go. For the gold pass. Bang. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you guys. This dice is the most disrespectful thing ever, I swear. Like, is anyone else feeling that same thing right there? Another dice roll. All right, give me a second, guys. Guys. I'm 6 feet. Ooh, ew. Dude, okay. Why do I feel like this is going to be the most, like, Giga Chad insane base building I think I've ever seen, ever? Or maybe not. Or maybe not. Or maybe. I can't tell. I don't think so. Oh, easy dodge. Wait. Oh, yeah, easy dodge. Easy dodge right there. She said poison. What poison? What poison? Hold me now. I'm 6 feet. Dude, I'm actually feeling this song right now, bro. Queen. Queen. Oh my god, they're going around. Oh, they circled back! They circled back! Not that I'm surprised. It was all planned. It was all planned. It was all planned. It was all planned, chat. I'm not even surprised. I'm not even surprised. Not even shocked, really. Ooh. Nah, dude, I think the new edited version of this song, so much better, low-key. Banger of a song still, but like... Chat, we have one more dice roll, and I feel like TikTok is like on the edge of earning a base review right now. If they all together like the live stream, I think they can fill up the elixir bar and get a base review. They're like right there. So let's do the dice roll first. For the gold pass, Zanchi says, give me number 18. If you guys are just tuning in, if this number hits 18, Buddy wins a gold pass. Here we go. Bang! What are the odds that happen twice in a row? Am I crazy on that? How do you pick for the base review? I choose randomly. Like, dude, I'm telling you guys, the decision dice is disrespectful out here. Joker, brother, you already won one this week, my guy.
They got it.
Yes, they did. TikTok. First code that I see posted in chat gets it. Whoever's on top of it, whoever gets the code. First code I see. TikTok. First code I see gets a base review. JD got it. JD was on top of it. He got it. Buddy was on top of that. He was like, yeah. Or is it? Oh, wait, hold on. I typed it in wrong. Ooh. Okay, this reminds me of a really old base design. Hold on. Okay, anti-queen for sure. This one's matching. Yep, okay. Ooh, I don't know if I like that, chat. Hold on. I mean, like, the clan castle's solid. I mean, okay. I don't know if I like this. I feel like this is wasted potential here. Because, like, okay, how your base is set up right now, especially with, like, your fire spitters, right? Right now, your air sweepers are facing both ways here, right? So, in the middle, both of them will do sweeping damage from here or here. So, you're probably going to have to deal with that in some sort of capacity, okay? But you're baiting an attack happening from the top side because your fire spitters, that is a terrible range thing, right? So your fire spitters are facing this way. A mad lad would attack from this way. That is not the way that you want to attack, right? So if you're attacking opposite of that, you're attacking from here. And yes, you have some storages and whatnot, but like this guy is like an insane defense. This guy's an insane defense, and just having him, like, front lines, no one around, and your phone is dead, like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm liking that. I will say this base is very, very, very one-sided, just because the only way that I'd see this getting a ton of value is on a back end of an attack where, like, things have done a lot of damage, and they're coming around the outside, and they have to break through a ton of things, and this thing can get a ton of...
That's not JD.
What? Did I type in the wrong code? Brother. That is the code that he gave. Hold on. YU9CY9... That is literally the code that was typed. Hey, yo, it's the code that was typed. I'm giving a base review to the code that was typed. Unless I'm wrong here, YU9CY9YCY. No, that is literally the right code. How did Buddy send the wrong code? I have no idea. I'm reviewing the code that came up. You know, it is what it is. Anyways, this base review this base design is very one-sided. If you attack from this side, you're getting pummeled. I think if you attack from the opposite side, I don't think it's a pummeling. Especially with an RC charge through one of these cores here, I think you can get a ton of value. Everything's very clumped. I don't know. I feel like this is a very easy takedown from this side because everything else is pointed one direction. This might be kind of weird, but I actually think the best perfect balance to this base is literally rotating these fire spitters the opposite direction. I think they would cover multi-damage for the single Infernos, right? Because they do splash damage, basically, right? The Infernos would be able to cook some stuff. The back end is still very beefy. I still don't like that this is the only defense out here, but, like, I think that would make things a lot dicier. Because if you do rotate the fire spitters 180 degrees, obviously you don't want to attack typically through the fire spitters, so this would probably become the back end if they attack from the counter opposite, right? If they're facing up and you want to attack opposite of the fire spitters, you'd be attacking from this side, which then in turn makes this the last defense on the back end, which is then where you get the stuff. You know what I'm saying? I think that's literally, this base goes from like a 7 to I think a 9 if these were rotated completely the opposite direction. Ingo? Am I pronouncing that right? Brother, sauce me your player code. We can take a look. We can take a look here. Give me my gold pass. While he's typing up his code, yes, we do have another dice roll. This is for Joker. Joker has already won a gold pass. It was like yesterday or 2 days ago off of the dice roll. He's looking for number 3. Is he going to get a second gold pass from me? Here we go. Bang. No, he will not. Good attempt, though. By the way, Ingo, if you do not hear a response from me, that was an awesome review. Thank you. Wait, you were the one? You were the person? Wait, I'm so confused. Wait, hold on. I'm confused. So did JD somehow So JD accidentally posted Ingo's base. I messed up and copied his base link before. Oh, buddy. Oh, no. Hey, yo. Brother, in that case, yeah. That's tough to JD, but at the same time, Ingo, you have some great upgrades, and I think that little bit of change, I think, could make a huge difference on your base. I think you could make it a lot more well-rounded. That's crazy. You know what else is crazy? This triple right here. Watch this. Dude, part of me really just wants to... There's no way I can get in there, right? Can I get in there? If I want to get in there, I need the RC to... Oh, wait, hold on. This could be easy. This could be easy. Hold on. Let me cook. Okay, she goes right for the ice golem. Let's calm down there. Let's not go right for the ice golem, okay? See, like, look at what you did. Okay, we're going this way? Okay, you have a problem with ice golems here. I have a problem with ice golems here, okay? Oh, this is going to be a tight funnel here, boys. There's going to be a tight funnel here, boys. Strap in, we're going in.
Hip give JD a base review, I feel bad.
Did you pay for... Oh, you got one? Okay, I gotcha. Okay, alright, alright. I got you, Keegan. JD, I'm gonna need your base code, and preferably the correct one this time. You see the king come over to Twitch? Wait, what? You see the king come over to Twitch? The king? I saw a king. Oh, that king. I didn't... yeah, dude, I already... Hey, Hip, do you recommend a Town Hall 10 with just a Town Hall 9 attack to use to 3-star at Town Hall 11? Hold on. I'm gonna have to reread that there. 1 second. Funnel failed, by the way? What do you mean funnel failed? Huh? Is TikTok trying to rage bait and, like, really struggling? Or is Buddy actually trying to be critical? So I'm confused. Alright, hold on. Let me read the other one real quick here. Hey, Hip, what do you recommend a Town Hall 10 with just a Town Hall 9 attack to use to 3-star a Town Hall 11 in CWL? My clan needs it, and can you show me the comp? So, let me get this straight. You were a Town Hall 9, you recently went to Town Hall 10, and you're somehow trying to figure out a way to triple a Town Hall 11? More than likely, that's not going to happen. The best case scenario, I feel like you could probably pull that off, is a queen charge. So that would be, hold on. Let me go to a recent Town Hall 10 from a Town Hall 9 here. My best thing, and you're going to want to practice this on some Town Hall 11s prior to this, but the best thing I can probably give you is some sort of like queen charge Lalo that you're going to want to like practice hard. I'm trying to think if there's any other things that you would need for this. Probably a wall breaker. Yeah, you need some wall breakers, right? You can't, no, because Town Hall 11 is where you get super. Yeah, probably something like that. A little bit of cleanup. You're going to want probably like, what, 2 to 3 rages for your queen. Probably a poison. Probably some freezes. Probably a haste. Would it be bad for 2 hastes? Probably something like that. CC. What would we do for CC here? Honestly, would more balloon... Oh, wait. Hold up. What about that, chat? Am I cooking or what? That's what I'd probably say. I'm going to probably go with this. Now, I want you to say, or I want you to know that you are asking for pretty much borderline impossible. Not technically impossible. Like, people have done some crazy stuff. But I'm going to tell you right now, do not be expecting a triple. Do not set yourself up in the capacity to, like, think that you're going to. That probably sounds really harsh here, but you're asking for basically a tripling 2 town halls higher than you, which technically can be done, but it is like, that is a tough thing. That is a tough thing to go for. This is probably your best option. You're going to go in with your queen, with the healers in the back, probably sprinkle in like a balloon or 2 just to test for some traps. Get as much value as you can with the queen. Preferably probably air defenses, setting up a funnel. If you can get the Eagle artillery down, that would be absolutely massive. Anything multi-infernos. Hip, you're so mean. Dude, I just don't want him to have like false hope going into it. That's like, because like technically I've seen a Town Hall 9 take down a Town Hall 16. But like that's a very, very, very technical thing. And for someone that, you know, I just want him to be prepared that this is probably not going to work. That's all I'm saying. If he can pull it off, he is absolutely that guy. But I don't want to set him up and be like, "Oh yeah, you're solid there, my guy. Big dubs, you know." Alrighty. What did I miss? What did I miss? JD did send his code. Alright. He said this is the one. Why does it sound like some Kung Fu Panda type stuff right now? Did someone request? Oh, the official music video? Ugh. Banger of a song, but the music video? Ugh. Anyways, we have a Town Hall 14, asymmetrical base design, very nicely spaced key defenses. I like that. Ooh, asymmetrical air sweepers too. And, ooh, wait, hold on. Dude, Buddy might be cooking here. Give it a second here. Ooh, okay. Worst spot is probably an arrow through, like... Alright, let me do that in red. Some sort of arrow through the center here, especially because, like, let's say you queen from here, you take out these three things with an air attack, and then your queen kind of, like, wanders around into this compartment, taking out this compartment. That could be pretty tough. Basically, I think the only thing you'd have to do is slightly off-center this air sweeper, and I think you'd be cooking. But you'd have to be careful not to hit it in this direction here. So maybe, like... I wonder if, like, right here would make... If you move this bad boy, like, right here, I think that would probably work. That'd probably work very nicely. So, like, this little... Like, right here. Right there, I think would be probably your prime spot for that bad boy. Your upgrade's phenomenal, to the point where I'd almost question why you're not going to Town Hall 15, or at least starting to. If you can get all of your builders down, big dubs, but, like, brother, you are, like, you better have all of your builders down. Okay, he is literally all the builders upgrading the builder huts right now. Buddy is basically maxed out. He has an asymmetrical anti-queen base design. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Buddy is not using the minion prince, though. Oof. I think that's a rookie mistake right there. I don't mind the warden being here. I don't mind... Actually, I think these heroes covering the scatter shots are beautiful. I'll say this. I think, personally... You should put your minion prince right here. Instead of the king. The king can be really good in his own way, but I think the minion prince covering the eagle artillery could be very, very good. And actually, I think could potentially prevent a wandering queen to getting a ton of value in there. Assuming you have maybe like one hidden Tesla in there or something like that, I think you could probably cook with that. Trying to see if there's any other... I mean... Anti-E-drag spacing doesn't look super fantastic. I think there's definitely some spacing. But, like, for the most part, I do think E-dragons could have a little bit of play here. Yeah. No, they wouldn't be able to make that. But this. These are all connected. Yeah, these are all connected right here. So E-Dragons, I think, do have, unfortunate, a lot of play on this base, potentially. So I would actually be a little bit worried about E-Dragons. So more than ever, I would definitely make sure your arrow value is set in stone. You do have 2 multi-infernos. I'd almost recommend maybe 2 single infernos to probably try to prevent E-Dragon value as much as possible. And maybe if you can... Might be a little bit hard to do because it feels like a lot of stuff is very, very planned here. But maybe decluttering just a little bit here. Instead of like a storage being here. Ooh, I don't know if you can. I don't know. Realistically, I think if you can have 2 single infernos, not a lot of arrow value, I think you could maybe still defend against E-Dragons. But I do think trying to defend against E-Dragons, the most common attack strategy on pretty much every Town Hall, should be everyone's main top priority. That being said, And actually, because of that, I would probably say even more than ever, you'd probably want a Minion Prince on defense. That guy is an absolute beast for DPS, and he can attack both ground and air, where like the king wouldn't be able to attack E-Dragon's attacking. I would probably give this like an 8.5 to 9. I really like it. Worries me a little bit against E-Dragons, and because E-Dragons are so widely used against just spam type attacks, I do think you lose a little bit of points on that, unfortunately. But I do think this base has a lot of potential. Like everything's like very deliberately planned. A lot of troop pathing on the outside here. The upgrades are phenomenal. I just think a little bit of tweaks here and there could make it that 10 out of 10. That little bit right there. Imagine if E-Dragons didn't have a limit on how many buildings they could chain through anything one space away. Dude, it would be broken. It would be the most overpowered troop. Yo, Maddie, thank you for the heart meme, my guy. Joker's looking for... Okay, hold on. I think Joker has another dice roll, right, for 3? I think that's that one. If this hits a 3, Buddy gets a gold pass. Here we go. Not even close. See, the dice wasn't even messing with that one. Also, do we have to do predictions again? Did we do predictions for this one, chat? Did we do predictions already? Dude, I just typed /prediction in my Windows search. I don't know. Is this accurate predictions? Last predictions. Prediction ended 29 minutes ago. I think this is the last one. These are the last ones. So I got to pay out this one, I think. I'm pretty sure. What will the next 2 attacks be? 2 triples. There we go. Chat, last predictions of the night. God, I hope I did that right. If I just scammed people out of some points, I do apologize. Can I get a base review? Type !point review to see how to get a base review. All right, chat. We have a minute 30, so get your predictions in. A minute 30 here. Get a new hat? Why? What's a good Tunnel 13 cup level? Anything below 5K. I think is very solid. Bro, it's impossible to do Legend League when you're Town Hall 14 or below. Yep. True. Buddy spitting facts. What's up, Prabby? Can we get a shout out for Prabby? Welcome in, Prabby. Hip, did they tell you they... Oh, yes, they did. Did I forget about it? Oh, it's gone, isn't it? Did I forget about it? Oh, I totally forgot about it, didn't I? I literally did the last 2 attacks. I think I got the notification a little too late on this one here. You know what? Let's take a detour and let's do this attack real quick if I've missed this one here. Just so I don't forget another time. Oh, chat. Oh, well, not that this matters. This doesn't fully matter. A missed hit is a missed hit. But I don't think we're going to win that regardless. But still. That being said, chat, you guys are about to witness one of the worst attacks you guys have probably ever seen ever. Okay? Also, I think, did TikTok just hit the like goal again? Who do I have to attack here? Alright, hold on. Sit back. Yes, they did? Alright, gotcha. Oh, no. Oh, no, chat. No! Witches? Oh, no. Oh, no. Dude, who stacked witches, bruh? That's all I needed. That's all I needed right there, chat. A good 2-star. Not even close. That's all I needed right there, chat. So in case any... some people are... I saw a lot of people go, what am I watching? Let me explain. Hey. What this is my level 1 everything account. And when I say level 1 everything, I'm talking level 1 army camps. I'm talking technically level 1 heroes, except for my minion prince, because they added that in after the fact and they really screwed over this thing. Hero equipment is level 1. Everything is supposed to be level 1 on this account, other than like storages or something. The problem is, this account has been fully ruined from Supercell. And also by myself. But Supercell started it. Supercell started it, which sucks. So, the account is ruined, basically. I don't use the minion prince because it's not level 1, but yeah, that's why I just attacked the way that I did. Alright. So where were we, chat? I think I owe TikTok a random base review. So how about this? I'll do this. Keegan, choose a random code and send it to me. Choose someone randomly. And we'll give the base review. And then we'll continue on here. I'll let one of my mods choose randomly. It is out of my hands. It is out of my hands. Keegan has chosen. He said this one. Alrighty. P8 RPR 9C 9R. Here we go. We got Grave Digger right here. We got a nice Tunnel 13. Okay, hold on. Now, this is a very, very standard style, and I'm going to even say that this is slightly out of date, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's actually very solid in a lot of ways here. Um, no minion prints, I do think is a little bit rough. I do think, actually, even in this scenario here, I do think the king and minion prince would be significantly better of a combo than the Grand Warden. Or I guess technically you could do minion prince Grand Warden, but again, guys, don't be sleeping on the minion prince. That guy is actually a literal beast, bruh. I just hear glass breaking. Is this a music video? I do think that there is, unfortunately, a few lineups that I'd be a little bit cautious of on this base for arrow value. So again, I think this base is a little old. It's a little bit older. It needs a little bit of touch-ups to be good, to be fantastic, I should say. This base is good. I think because of the upgrades, it looks like everything's maxed out to the point where you could almost probably just say, screw it, go to Town Hall 14, not even worry about updating this base design. I will say Town Hall 14 has a very similar type of style of base building, so you could probably get away with just converting this base with some updated stuff to Town Hall 14. But I do think there's a little bit of changes to make here. Minion Prince is one, arrow value is another. Maybe a little bit of anti-RC stuff, and what I mean by that is move like your move some defenses to the outside of the base. Because if you watch some of my attacks, you'll know what an RC dive is. Technically, the soonest you can do it is at Town Hall 13, and I do think having just a little bit of anti-RC stuff here could go a long distance in defending. I don't know if that's a gap that you could place that there. I think it is. Oh, you can't place it there. I'd probably move this one tile over and then put a hidden Tesla right in between there. But everything else about this base, I will say, is very, very nice. The spacing of the key defenses is huge. Sarch value is very minimal on this base. Air sweepers, I actually do like the air sweeper. You just have to be, again, you have to switch it up a little bit, but I do actually do like the air sweeper placements. One facing down below here and one facing the town hall, I think is very, very solid. Very, very solid play. I would give this base, honestly, great upgrades, a little bit of changes. I'd probably give this like an 8.5. I feel like I'm giving a lot of 8.5s. This is a very, very solid base. A few tweaks could literally make it at least a 9.5. The reason it's not going to be a 10 out of 10, though, is because this base style is very, 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 very common for good reason, but it's not like something super, super spicy. It's not something that will throw off the attacker massively. But if you're talking like a 9.5 to 10 out of 10, I mean, you're basically in the same realm there. That's what I'll say. I'm giving this a 8.5 currently. The very small changes you can make currently could make it closer to a 9.5. That's what I'll say. Somebody give me channel points back from yesterday. I never took clan capital gold in my clan. Wait, did you redeem it? Did you redeem a clan capital redemption? I want to make this, chat, and I've kind of been thinking about this for a while. I want to make like specific alerts for specific redemptions. So like when clan capital gold is redeemed, bang. You know, when someone does a hydrate, bang. When someone does a posture check, it's a whole different thing, you know? Why is that banned? What banned? Sunroof? I have no idea. Oh, your clan was closed? I wouldn't have been able to anyways then. That being said, let's continue on here, chat. I don't think I owe any other more base reviews, right? Am I Gucci gang on base reviews? I'm all caught up. If not, I'm sure the mods will tell me if I need to do another one or not. I feel like I've been sauced by these types of base designs a lot recently, and that kind of scares me a little bit. Dude, I love Shakira. Oh, is this the song? Yes, it's the song! Joker, you absolute legend. Is it? Hold on, hold on. Let me get this. Is it like moose or something like that? Oh, I could have totally saved the RC. That's tough. I don't know why. One of the songs that you guys requested earlier reminded me of this song. I was like, we gotta play it now. By the way, if anyone on TikTok is like, man, I've been liking for so long, I'm just not getting a base review. You know what you can do? If you go over to my Twitch, you can actually just redeem one for yourself specifically. TikTok's a random group effort. Twitch is a individually earned one. On Twitch, all you have to do is, oh, I got enough points for myself. I can redeem it for myself. Super nice. Yo, can you show me the stats of a maxed out healing tome? I gotta do that real quick. Also, by the way, I think I've been lacking slightly on this. Chronix, welcome in. LLA Hunter, can we get a shout out for my mans? Welcome in. Squeeze Lemon, welcome in. Am I missing anyone else? DeBrickashaw, welcome in. TMG, I know I answered some of your questions, but welcome in. I think that's everyone. Not Brody, welcome in, my guy. If he's not Brody, then who is he? Ooh, my nemesis. For the final boss here, chat, for the perfect day, they throw this base at me. They said, run it back. Dude, we are stuck here. We're like stun locked. Queen, you sneaky, sneaky snake. Queen, chat, I think we lose this because of my queen. I think we lose this because of my queen. We'll have to see here. Maybe not. Maybe we can pull through. Maybe we can pull through. My queen planting herself in the back there was probably the worst decision, but we might be able to pull through. Whew. I think we got it. Queen has done nothing but attack walls this entire attack. And actually add almost next to negative value here. But we still clutch up. Dude, 3 doors down is an absolute banger. That being said, chat, we had a nice, perfect day here. Let's go. No, I already read that, Prabby. All right. So, okay, welcome in, Gobachu. Welcome in, my guy. We do have a Clan Capital Gold dump. We can do that real quick here. But massive W on the attacks. Unfortunately, really bad defenses today. But it's nice to go perfect, I won't lie. So, Prabby, sauce me your player code then, where I have to dump my Clan Capital Gold. I guess we can do that real quick here. Make sure that there's no restrictions. And there's not like a trophy goal or anything like that. That being said, I have to dump my Clan Capital Gold to LJ 2Q G8 PJ. So far, this clan has been my best customer so far for dumping Clan Capital Gold. Clan Capital Hall, there we go. "47-minute queue is crazy." I'd much I like listening to some, I want to say newer music, but like you guys are all requesting like older bangers, but what happened to the music? Oh. Dude, this song brings back some memories too. This song was the only song I had downloaded on my first ever laptop that I got. So I listened to it on repeat for genuine hours, to the point where like my stepmom like basically yelled at me. All right. By the way, is Smacks Chess or Joker in the background here? Actually, Joker maybe not. You haven't played the Delta Force. I want to see if the update happened yet or not. Another Clan Capital Gold dump. Here we go. Oh, we can finish off the walls here. I kind of want to do that. Ooh, nice. It's already the new season? Man. Alright, we have one more Clan Capital Gold dump here. It's a 50 gig update. Oh, and I can't get on the PC to install it. Dude, it's kind of impressive. Dude, guys, get this, get this. This game that I very much enjoy was like, yeah, we're gonna have a new update. There's gonna be no downtime. That's crazy. I don't think I've ever heard of a game being like, yeah, we're updating, no downtime. What? Clan Capital, yes sir. There we go. 69. Alrighty. We continue on, chat. We have another row of Legends hits here. I'm gonna try to wrap my dude. I was curious what you're gonna do. All right. That being said, chat, I'm not gonna do predictions for these hits here, just because I'm gonna try to cook through them. I'm just gonna try to cook through them straight up, like. You guys like that? It's like tap dancing, but with my hands. Okay. I don't know why she moved like that. Eh, we dip out. Oh, she just took a ton of damage. Ayo. You know what? That kind of sucks. I think we're gonna have to go like this here. Perfect. I don't mind this song. It's got nice to it. I feel like this song might be a slow cook song though. Like a song that I feel like I'd have to listen to it a few times and then I got down, you know, like okay. Made the adjustments you recommended in my base. I'll let you know when it does my next war. I'd be so curious. I think again, you guys had some pretty saucy bases. I think you guys are on the cusp of going kind of crazy with it. I'm a tunnel 12 fully maxed minion prince. Hold on. I think I'm reading this wrong. I'm tunnel 12 fully maxed minion, maxed Grand Warden. Need 2 more levels for max king and archer queen need. Some levels, and my lab is almost max. Should I go to the next town hall? Yes. If it's literally your king and archer queen remaining, that means you can't even put down all of your builders, and you can't spend your gold or elixir. I think, yes, 100% you go to the next town hall. You're burning a ton of efficiency doing that. Yeah, upgrade the town hall to use the summer jam efficiently. So true too. Yeah, dude. I didn't even think about that specifically, but yeah. 100%. Hey. Have you guys seen that TikTok where just like, hey, hey, or am I just the only one on weird side of TikTok? Oh! Okay, that one hurt. I thought she'd take a little bit more, but that was a lot of damage very quickly. I'm just kidding, chat. That was all perfectly planned. Also completely planned, by the way, chat.
Nice arrow.
The arrow was really nice. The RC, and unfortunately, these those the that was almost a 1-star. Those furnaces, bro. Furnaces cook dragons really badly. Those furnaces went crazy. Who requested this song? If you type !song, it'll expose them. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the Chainsmokers had an absolute grip on the radio back in, like, what was it, 2016 to 2018 or something like that. But, like, I think every one of their songs that I can think of, I, like, low-key hate now. And, like, I don't know. Is that just me? Is that just me? Like, they're good songs, but something about them just, like, I don't know. Are they too positive? I don't think they're positive, but they're like, I don't know. Is it just me? Guys, is it just me? I haven't seen this base design in forever. Holy. Yeah, maybe it's just me. That kind of sucks. What am I listening to right now? What am I listening to right now? Bro, I can barely hear it. I don't know. I think we've hit the point on my secondary account where I just can't win anymore. It be what it be. We've hit that point, chat. Is it better to attack at the end of the Legends Day? Not doesn't no, it doesn't matter at all actually. Actually, I don't think there's any difference between it. Easy swagged ice block, so easy. That was so extra. I'm not even gonna lie. That was very extra going around that right there. Ooh! Dude, oh my god. I swear they like insta-pop in there, bruh. Dude, they go in there, I try to ice block it, and they like just insta-die. It's crazy. Of course, Prabby. Of course. I kind of like the Clan Capital Redemption thing. Do the songs get quieter, or am I absolutely tripping balls? Yeah, maybe it's fine. Maybe I turned it down. Chad, I think we've hit that point where all of a sudden the mystery things just, I can't triple anymore. I think we've hit that point. You hate my music, just say it. Was the last song by you? The last song I physically couldn't hear. I think we've hit that point, chat. I don't get it. I really don't understand how all of a sudden some mystical force hits and I just get the same percentage over and over again, or just about. I just can't triple anymore, but it somehow happens. Miles, type exclamation point review. Someone explain this to me, please. Like, What is this? I don't get it. We've attacked this base tonight. It worked fantastically. Let's see if we can't do it again. If it doesn't, I'm telling you, chat, I don't even know what to tell you. I'm telling you, though. She goes for the king. This is actually a jammer. I won't lie. I don't get it. How do you keep up with so many accounts? I just play the game a lot. Ooh. This is a absolute jammer of a song. I don't get it, chat. This is literally a base that we've attacked tonight. We have actually, like, the entry was basically the same. I don't understand. I don't understand. Genuine question. Are you equipment levels much different? Huh? I mean, I guess ultimately, yeah, my pet levels are different. My hero levels are a little bit different. But is it that much of a difference? Maybe it is that much of a difference. You got it, dude. Chess, you're gonna love it, bro. Oh, I can't wait. I'm actually like, dude, how long? Because there's a season-wide 2x3 that you get. Chess, did you see that? A season-wide 2x3. I think that's like 90 days or like 60 days or something like that. Ugh. Is this Demi Lovato? What am I looking at? What am I looking at, Prabby? Yo, chat, question. Chat, question. How much space is a 3x3? Uh, thank you guys, thank you guys. Yo, chess. I got an answer for your question from last night, bro. The answer is 9. Oh, it's so good. Oh, he's steaming, bro. He's steaming. All right, we'll continue on. Oh God, Keegan, did you request this one? All the time. Okay. Wow, I'm kind of shocked that that was the closest option. Surely she goes back, right? Okay, nope. That's fine. That's totally fine. I don't get it, but sure. Kind of crazy how actually like simple this song actually is. Excuse me, chat. Yikes, bro. Excuse me. That was disgusting. But like, even like the beat is like, like it almost sounds like video gamey. It's crazy. Bro, my mouth was open. There's the army. Aimbot Baka. There you go. I like your beard. Ooh. Equipment level. I still don't know what I'm looking at here. Probably, I'm gonna be honest. You might. I don't. What am I supposed to be looking at? No, I'm looking at it. I don't. Your equipment level? W's? Why do you have so much Starior? Okay, alrighty. Prabby, do not say, oh my god, this streamer, when I am playing a scavenger hunt trying to figure out what you're trying to say, Prabby, okay? Alright. Let's calm down. That is a lot of Starior, though. Chat, this is 900 out of 900. 900 Starior. I don't know how you even managed to get that much, but it's a lot. Oh, I'm getting attacked right now, actually. Hold on. Jeff is tripling this. Unless these are all, like, super, super weak. They don't look super, super weak. I think Jeff is tripling this. Also, I just realized that these are ground expos. I definitely should have these on ground in air. Rip. Dude, how are they also, like... They're also healthy, bruh. Jeff would triple regardless. That is true. I probably shouldn't even questioned him. Chat, we're running out of medals here. Hello? Banger. Dude, I just split the gap and not in a good way. That's what I get for trying to save the queen, I guess. Queen is dead. Oh, we got a base review. TikTok earned another base review. Yeah, easy 3-star, right? Yeah. Right? Yeah. Right? Yeah. New operator looks pretty sick. Oh, is this the first time I'm seeing her? Dude, have you seen the new map, bruh? Apparently there's 2 new maps. I didn't know about the second one. What do you think about Supercell hold on. I feel like, unfortunately, this is going to be in the copyright section here. I guess we'll see. What do you think about Supercell reverting the scenery? I think it's a good idea. In case anyone doesn't know what we're talking about here, this scenery here was, I believe, exactly like this before. And how it would work is if you place a building here, you'd get like a nice outline glow to it. I think that looks fantastic. That was the main reason why I bought this scenery, because I thought it looked really, really cool, and I really like that. The problem is, when you build a base and you put things like a obstacle, the obstacle also gets the ring effect to it, which makes it look super awesome. The only problem with that is when you have bases with a ton of obstacles, it starts to already feel cluttered with more obstacles. But then on top of that, it can make it look really, really overwhelming. So, for example, if we look at this base here, you can kind of see somewhat of what I'm talking about here. Obviously, there are traps, but even if I get rid of the traps here, it is still a very, very overwhelming base. So they originally changed it where I think the obstacles and maybe everything didn't have an outline. I forget how they changed it. And when I first heard that, I was extremely disappointed, actually. Because again, the main reason I got this obstacle was because of that. Buying something under those expectations and then them them sorry, I got distracted there for a second. Buying under those expectations and then switching out is not fantastic here. So I'm glad that they made the reverted changes. I have a weird sneaking suspicion, and I don't know this for a fact, so do not take this as fact. I feel like that they're probably working on some sort of middle ground because a lot of people were complaining about it. I completely understand why they would make the change. So I'm assuming they're probably going to make a some sort of what you call it option between a middle ground. So yeah, that's what I think. I think they're gonna probably find some sort of middle ground. I could be wrong. Maybe they'll just keep it as it, but. Imagine showing that base to someone in 2012, right? I haven't seen this base in a hot moment here.
You still got the TikTok review.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. You know what, Keegan? Pick a code. Cause I'm mid attack anyways, so pick a code. So once I come out, you got one. Oh. Dude, there's no way, right? Dude, I just absolutely smoked this base, and to the point where is this not gonna be smoked? I think I'll still triple it. Dude, oh my god. Bruh. Dude, this went from a literal clapping to basically barely getting by. That's crazy. I think this base is cursed. I think this account is cursed. What settings do you use? Oh, hold on. This one's probably definitely gonna be copyrighted. You were asking how I got the 2-layered attack. When I attack, I get the 2 layers. That is only for iPad, or well, not iPad, but any kind of tablet, or PC. I think actually, I think PC can also do it, but unfortunately, phones cannot do 2-layered. I don't know why, because if I'm not mistaken, when they first introduced the settings for deployment bar, I believe phones could also do 2 rows. And I actually really, really enjoyed that. And I think they since removed it. And I don't understand why. But yeah, you just go to settings, more settings. And then if you're on a tablet, you can do it on both right there. Take it to 0 trophies, then back up. Maybe. Just do a full reset on the account. Place I love. Tablets having that and phones not is such a pain to win. Were you trying to say pay to win and missay it? Okay, hold on. Because I feel like a lot of people throw the term pay to win out there a lot. And maybe that's just jokes. Maybe it's just jokes. But like how? How's that pay to win? Justin going crazy. Also, Justin's profile pic is kind of wild as well. Zionic, correct. Take me all the way. Justin's going insane. Dude, so many people, I feel like, throw out the term pay to win in this game, and I don't know. I don't see it almost majority of the time. All right, Zionic, we can take a look here. We'll do Zionic first, and then I think TikTok already does OA base review, and I think Keegan is the one that will do it. Hold on. Because having a double layer is a huge advantage. People that can afford a tablet have it easier. I mean, I guess, but at the same point, I actually think tablets are cheaper than phones. So I guess in your case, you're paying to lose instead of paying to win. Additionally, I mean, you can just get it for free on a computer. So I don't know. I still don't see the pay to win. If you want to complain about pay to lose, sure, but I wouldn't say pay to win. Alrighty. Anyways, we have a Tunnel 17. Ooh. I like these fires. Ooh, good lineup on the fire spitters. Double poison, very, very, very strong. Okay. I think there might need to be a little bit of a tweak. Nobody owns a tablet over a phone, though. I think there's a good... I don't know. Maybe. An extra layer ain't going to make your troops bigger. Or, sorry, better. He's probably a tunnel 12. I don't know. I don't see it being as pay to win. I think... I don't know. I think it's more of a dimensions thing than anything, but... So gifts don't get priority? No. You can gift to get a base review specifically, and that is the sunglasses. Otherwise, it is random. Anyways, we have grow to upgrades. I think this is a decent base. I think it's decent. Very solid anti-RC dive from what it seems like on the outside. Double poison, I think, is very, very competitive. Scatter shots are definitely spaced out. You got to be careful. Hey, maybe this is pretty good against dragons here. I feel the Crusher makes it feel like it's more. Ooh, actually, the Crusher being level or 1 heart is not great. You want to get that to a minimum of a level 4 hearts. Because what that does is it makes it so your Queen Arrow can't take that out. Considering I'm already looking at Queen Arrow on this base, that also being potentially taken out is a huge problem, unfortunately. I think everything else is decently fine. If I'm going to be completely honest, if you could fix the arrow value, I think this could be probably closer to a... this could be closer to like a 9. I think it's solid. I think it's pretty well built. Maybe even a 9.5, to be honest with you. I think it's I don't know. I don't see any like inherent flaws other than the arrow value. And I don't know if people are necessarily hitting that. Maybe. Maybe. I do think your air sweepers in the center are kind of close. But I do think they cover pretty decently. You just need to solve the issue of arrow. I think you're pretty much solid. I'm watching this on an iPad. Well, and I'm just like, okay, right? Phones are what? I don't know. Actually, I don't know if I want to get into pricing, because I guess technically you could get a cheap phone, but I'm pretty sure this tablet that I got, which is the newest iPad, is like what, 200, which again is definitely 200 that some people don't want to be spending, but compared to a phone, that's like 1,000 typically, or like even like okay, like a typical phone is like 500 plus, right? I don't know. A pay to win feature, in my opinion, is you buy something for an actual advantage in game. You buy something in game for a actual advantage. I guess you could argue that like buying a tablet specifically for that case, you don't have to scroll. Maybe a little bit. I don't know. I don't see it as the biggest deal there. No, Clash is not pay to win. We're talking specifically the fact that a tablet has the 2-layer army thing. Oh, you can have that on the iPhone as well? Oh, well, there you go. I don't have a modern iPhone, so I don't unfortunately. Definitely pay to progress, ignoring my comments. Huh? Notice that the competitive players don't use phones. Okay. Yeah, DeBoss, I'll watch. Brother, I think you got a very solid base. Again, arrow value is the only thing I could probably critique on this. RC value is looking solid. Upgrades are looking very solid. The base is looking very standard, very, very well-rounded. Justin, a base review immediately is 300 coins minimum. Is it 300 or is it 200? Might be 200 actually. Sorry, I think it's 200. What the hell? I'm a broke college student. Cool. Here's the thing. It's not the only way. That's why I offer free base reviews. Buddy wants a base review right here, right now. That is the price for a base review right here, right now. Otherwise, I have free base reviews in a lot of different ways. If DeBoss fails a hit, then chemtrails are real. That is a crazy take. Curious when you do them? Brother, just type exclamation point review. It literally tells you everything. Chill, man. I haven't been here for that long. All I'm saying is, if a college student can't read a pretty easily and blatant thing there and is wondering some stuff, I'd check that out first. All right, I got you, Keegan, right after this. He spreads those dragons so evenly and thin. Dude, I don't know why. Whenever I spread my dragons, it just doesn't do it like that. Day 2 of a dual PC? Yeah. What do you think about the supposedly merged Air Sweeper, new defense, and Tunnel 18? I don't believe that, and I think if anyone's telling you that, I don't think they know what they're saying. Oh. Alright, hold on. We gotta give the base review first here. Keegan paid for one, we gotta do it. I think I gave this guy a base review already today, which is fine. I mean, oh, it's you. That's why I recognize the name. Never mind. Prank me. Buddy has redeemed so many base reviews now at this point that I actually, like, subconsciously recognize his base. It's crazy. Alrighty, so we can actually see where the traps are because he's in our clan. I do think technically, are these spaced out enough so like a god arrow isn't hitting that? Yeah, I think that is spaced out just enough. Or is it close? I think that's spaced out just enough, right? Surely? Either way, I think that'd be hard to hit that angle anyways, I think. Like you're not hitting those corners there, right? With I don't know. Probably not. I think it'd be a hard lineup regardless. Anyways, we have maxed out town halls, or maxed out Tunnel Hall 17. Superchargers look very solid except for on this specific air defense. I do think Crusher Mortar is very, very competitive against Root Riders. I do think Double Poison also is. You're baiting an attack happening through the Monolith side. And from what I'm seeing here... Oh, I don't know if I like this, actually. Hold on. Unless... Oh... I would be curious on how people attack this with an RC dive. Because, like, okay, think about it like this, right? This makes me feel like one of two things is happening. Either you're trying to hit the entire Root Rider army right off rip and do a ton of damage instantly. Or I feel like more than likely an RC dive would happen from this side. Like, you dive an RC in here and you're trying to take down an RC. The only problem with that is I feel like that wouldn't be how someone would attack this base, just because of how these air sweepers, or not these air sweepers, these fire spitters. Jesus. They're both facing this way. So you'd almost want to start your attack from the opposite side of the fire spitters, which would mean that you wouldn't necessarily start your RC dive from this side. Right? If you're trying to attack on the opposite side of the fire spitters, you wouldn't want to take down the value that provides the RC. Like, you'd want to funnel somewhere else, right? Unless you're just like, I'll RC dive here and then I'll come in with my stuff up here, but I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. But he has a lot of traps in one spot, regardless. I feel like the queen can get a lot of stuff as well. If the queen gets into the center, I think she's taking out pretty much everything. You know what? I think I'm going to say I don't think I like this base design. You competing in the Town Hall Cup? Probably not. I don't know if I like this base. I feel like you have some like Root Rider pathing to a degree, but I don't think it's like super, super great where like Root Riders are not going into the center here. But I think also just like if a queen with Root Riders is walking around the edge, I feel like that's... I think she can get pretty much everything walking around with the Root Riders. Like, I think she can just pick off stuff, right? Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, none of this stuff is anti-queen. I'm going to give this, probably, unfortunately, I think I'm going to give this like a 7. I think you can maybe win off of just straight raw power, potentially. But I don't know. I think Roots completely destroy this base, potentially. And I don't know. Depending on how the RC dive goes in, maybe I could be fantastic. I know a lot of people do dive their RC from the right side because most people are right-handed. But I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm liking that one. That being said, Keegan, you also picked someone for a free base review, right? Who do you have? Also, Smack's in the background. Come on, I won that free base review. Huh? What? Zionic, sauce me that player code. We'll take a look.
I picked high code for the free TikTok review.
Can you sauce me that code again? Brother, I feel like this runs into the same problem, no? Probably, I would assume it's probably the same way this way. Oh, maybe not. Dude, stop snapping. Stop it. Yeah, I think you can totally do that. Okay, so arrow value is pretty rough on this base. Again, a good double poison. Weird, really weird. Fire spitters here. Very, very weird fire spitters. I would be curious why they're off-centered like that. Huh. I also don't know. Actually, okay. The other thing is, I don't know if I like this here. So the reason I don't like this here is you have a lot of like anti. Hold on, let me just clear out everything here. You have a lot of like anti spacing here where it's a lot of dead space, right? So what that does is if like troops are coming down from this direction, they don't get pulled in towards the center because there's nothing here. It's dead space, right? So they continue along the line, blah 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 blah, right? The only problem is you have this thing here, right? This bad boy breaks that and pulls them in towards the center. And I don't know if that's a good oh, maybe. I mean, well, I guess if they attack from this side, that's where that fire spitter. I guess though, ultimately though, even if it was facing this other way though, I think it's still hit. So I still don't know why it's targeted the way that it is. But I don't like that being there because where if this was dead space. If this was dead space instead, they would continue up along their path, and for the most part, the monolith would get a lot more damage. So I don't like that. I don't like this being here. I think that's a mistake. Poison's fine. Still don't get the fire spitter. Um, Also, long range. I don't know about the long range multi tower either. You definitely want to do a smaller range. It does a lot more damage, especially if you're trying to defend against root riders. You're gonna definitely want to do that. You're gonna want to shred them, not like slightly poke them from afar. Prabby's been following me for 9 months. Why do I feel like it's longer than that? Also, DeBoss, welcome in. Sid, welcome in. Staglord, welcome in. R4, welcome in. Tactical Coffee, welcome in. Wait, Grits did a whole raid 56 minutes ago? Can we get a shout out for my mans? I'm gonna give this a. I'm unfortunately. I think I'm gonna give this like also like a 7 out of 10. You might be able to win off of defenses and just raw power, but I think there's a lot of weird stuff right there. That being said, I think I'm gonna have to cut off base reviews in just a second here because I have been stun locked for like the last I feel like 2 hours here. I don't know if that's actually true. That's definitely not true, but it feels like the last 30 minutes I've been stun locked here. The first TikTok base review? What do you mean by first? What's up, Tickle? There's a lot of clutter here, which is pretty solid. I mean, that's something pretty solid. Kind of like that Crusher mortar. Okay. It's definitely a copied base design, but a pretty good double poison. Air sweepers are not super in range of like I think air defenses. I don't think. Maybe you could actually. Maybe you could hit a pretty crazy arrow from like from like right here. I think an easy way to fix that is honestly just making the air sweepers like one tile closer. I don't know if that will fully change it, but I mean that could be a small tweak. Smacks, you have that legend or that last CWL hit to take us home. Everything else looks pretty solid. I mean, upgrades look solid. I like the fire spitter bait for the monolith. Very long distance here. I think the clan castle makes a lot of sense. I think if they could move the air sweepers in a little bit more, I'd probably give this. I'd give it like a 9. It's copied. Very copied, but I think it's solid. I'm ready when you are. Alright, let's switch back. What's up, Najesh? Welcome in, my dude. Welcome in. Chat. Dang. This is for the perfect day. Smacks, unfortunately, you are on the chopping block right now. You are the 15th position right now. No pressure. But he is in. Here we go. He is in. Caspa, type exclamation point review. Okay, his healers are not getting hit this time. That is a good thing. That is a very good thing. I feel like this minion prince is a little scary though. But the it's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. Good invis. I think that was a good play. That was a lot of damage. Holy. There are the headhunters. Another invis there. Very solid takedown. Basically a borderline assassination. One more headhunter for that. Helps out the king. We got some fire spitters in here to start clearing out, helping out the warden here. Oh my gosh, he's setting up and he hits it! Oh, but he doesn't get the monolith. And he doesn't get the scatter shot on the side. He's got to be careful. His warden's looking a little bit dangerous. Barely out of range right here. I'm assuming, is there queen arrow? No, no queen arrow. So that monolith is still staying up here. One furnace, though, I think should be able to take it out, I believe, on his own. So it's going to start continually cooking. He's got the flame flinger on the left side and the king and queen coming in from the top side here. The warden does go down. This monolith is still standing. This monolith did not want to go down, but the flame, I think the flame, not the flame flinger, the furnaces did take it down. There's still a rage compartment still alive, and that is concerning to me. He has no more spells. The town hall is not even down yet. I am very worried that Smacks might come in with another singing solo. He still has CC troops, but this looks like this will be a 2-star. I mean, dude, this dragon is still alive. That's crazy. There's not much left of this base, if I'm completely honest. There is not much left of the base. But the time is, I mean, there's just too much time. Unfortunately, I guess we'll have to see, but that might have just sealed Smacks' fate for the CWL, unfortunately. I'm here without you, baby. %85 2-star. That is tough. We have an 80 or 44%. It's not too bad. We should be able to win today. That's an 85%. Oh yeah, we're definitely winning today, which is good. And then tomorrow we have a very easy day. So we actually might. I think we're gonna be a 3rd place. I don't see. Unless this clan beats us, I think we're pretty solid. Screw this, I'm gonna go to Delta Force. Dude, you're gonna have to tell me how the new update is, my guy. All right, chat. We have a lot of attacks to do before we get onto Delta Force here. So let's buckle up and let's do it. Who do I have to attack on my rushed Town Hall 11? A Town Hall 14? Yikes. Big yikes. All right, I think we're gonna. Ooh. The only other problem is we also don't have a warden, so this is really gonna suck. We're gonna try to get 2 stars here. We're gonna try our best. We're looking for a 2-star. Let's see if we can't do it. Maybe I should have brought a rage instead. Oh well. My love. And it's off. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That is the second time that this specific account has had that like... Okay. That's crazy. Also, the left side was baited. Like, bruh. I don't know about that one. That's crazy. It's crazy work out here. Oh, and the dragon. Okay. Thank you, dragon. Thank you, paid actor. Thank you, my guy. Almost had that lineup right there. And then he said, no. I might as well just go all in. Chat, this is not going to be. This is not going to be. This is a rough thing for our Town Hall 11 rushed to go for. That's crazy. That is not much we can do there, I guess. That was really dumb. Well, that attack is out of the way. Hopefully we can triple the rest of the way out. Who baits the left side, bruh? You know, I don't even feel bad anymore. Who requested the music? Dude, okay, guys, please. For the love of God, if you guys are going to request a song, don't do the music video. Please. Oh, yeah. My warden's got to have his boo thing. Got to protect his boo thing. The main army. Queen. It's still force pop? That's insane. Oh, he got full destroyed. Ugh, music videos, bro. You guys are gonna tilt me. You guys are gonna tilt me. Ed Sheeran Sapphire official music video. Oh, that's interesting. You'd enjoy that, wouldn't you, the budge? This one air defense has been like 1 HP this entire attack. Wait, there's bows now? I heard that they're supposedly adding in a compound bow. I have no idea. Dude, imagine you get absolutely cracked with the bow. Because I would imagine, right, if you're nerfing yourself with a bow, that you're, that thing has to do a ton of damage, surely, right? Imagine you get absolutely just cracked with it, right? Like, ooh. Like, people fear you for just being a god with the bow, bruh. Like, it's Minecraft Hunger Games. You want to win it all. Cody said, I will get it there. I will share up this live 1,000,000,000 times. I will do it. Abdul, how's it going, my dude? I love the bow in Fortnite. Back in the day, do they still have it sometimes? I feel like I kind of remember that, but like hold on. I gotta look it up. I gotta get a visual. Fortnite bow. Oh, I remember the attachments on it. Yeah. Was that when you could get like, was that like season or chapter 2 with like the bosses? Or am I tripping on that? Is that not it? Or is that something else? Because like low key, has there always been 5 maps? I think there's supposed to be 6 now, Smacks. There's supposed to be Zero Dam, Lale Grove. Wait, hold on. I think I'm saying that wrong. Lale, The Grove, Brackish, Space City. There should be a prison map now, and supposedly there's supposed to be another map. Oh, the TNT Tina Bow? Let's see, that's the one I think I'm thinking of. Yo, the predictions, do we remember the results for which one? What time is it for me? 11:45 p.m. Yeah, Tide Prison's the new one that I heard of. Chess was saying that there's supposedly another map. I didn't hear anything about it, but I have no idea. Chess was saying that there's supposedly another map. I didn't hear anything about another map. It's hard mode only, and you need 800,000 to go in. Jesus. Actually, you want to know something kind of crazy? I don't know if you've seen anything on that map, but that map is extremely close quarters, and you don't spawn in with your loot. You have to go collect it, because you're like a prisoner on the map, which I think is actually so cool. Are you kidding me? The tornado. Oh, dude, I'm about to crash out, actually. Dude, what are these absolute massive Giga Chad 5-eyed, 4-sight type hidden, like, things, bruh? I don't get it. Give me a kiss. Dude. Dude, 800K is insane, by the way. Me and Chess are running Vulture Strat. Really? On Zero Dam? I wonder how many people are back now that the season has reset. We're gonna have to start looking. I gotta start looking at the challenges. Queue times have been insanely fast. Again, I'm not surprised. Like, dude, I've been telling you guys. I'm like, dude, you guys have been addicted to this game, and you guys have gotten kind of like the worst of it, dude. Oh, we're gonna start hitting challenges. We're gonna start cooking, bro. We're gonna start cooking, bro. I can't wait. Chess is about to be at his job, like drooling over the clock, waiting to be able to get back home to to play Delta Force, bro. How much longer till you're on? I have these hits left to do. Ugh. Dude. Oh, I don't know why, but all of a sudden I'm like straight up craving. I am straight up craving a burger right now. So much that my voice is cracking. That's how much I'm craving it right now. Like, it's not just like any burger. I'm really craving a specific place for burgers right now, which is so weird. Burger. How big is a 2x2 safe box? Yo, chat, how big is a 2x2? Actually, now that I think about it, there's a good chance that that was captured on camera, actually. Whew. It's about a 2x2? Yeah, it's probably about a 2x2. You know what really kind of saddened me today, chat? Question. When you guys buy meat, how quickly do you guys cook it? Like, how long do you guys wait? If like maximum, how long do you wait to cook meat? Like I was gonna cook up a great meal today. I was gonna make a great meal today. I was literally like genuinely I planned it out. I was gonna like take a picture and post in the Discord the picture of me cooking, and I'd be like, I'm cooking up this meal, and then I'm gonna be cooking up a 3-star, you know, something stupid like that, right? But I was looking at the meat, and I'm like, ooh, it's not like bad, but so I googled real quick. I'm like, when does meat go bad? And they're like, typically you want to cook it if it's in the fridge like a day or two later. I didn't end up making it, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Not the best RC walk, true. I didn't get a lot of core value. But this base, I don't think you really need it. Maybe I come back to struggle on that one. My queen got destroyed? That's crazy. Oh, the P.E.K.K.A. Interesting. Tunnel 17 attacking Tunnel 14? Technically, yeah. Dude, tilted? Dude, how are you doing? Is this CWL? Yep. How's our clan doing? I think it's doing pretty solid. Well, this one's doing pretty solid. Oh, I clicked on the wrong one, I think. I guess we'll do this. Some of the players, you know, kind of rough on this account here, but some of them have been tripling pretty well. Some of them have been getting the work done. Well, that's not the way I really wanted to go, but I guess. I wonder if we can get the town hall from here. Probably not if all these hidden Teslas keep popping up here. Well, we found the hidden Tesla farm and we took it out, mostly. What? What am I listening to? What's up, Jose? What's your opinion on CWL pacing clans based off of stars and not wins? Huh? Wait, what do you mean? Are you saying, like, technically how someone can pretty much lose every single day but still promote because it's based off stars instead of wins? Is that what you're saying? I feel like that's how that should be, though, right? If you get more stars, you should win. If you get more stars, you should be placed higher in the leagues, not just based off of wins. I don't know. I guess I kind of am biased because I take advantage of that system to the highest degree. Where I have had, where I think I've lost 6 out of the 7 days, and I think I've still promoted over everyone else. So, I don't know. I think that makes sense to me, but anyone disagree? Is there even anyone named Tilted LC anymore? Also, Tilted, bruh. Dude, I'm scrolling through TikTok, and I swear every, like, a few days I see you reposting some sort of anime edit. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of them are fire, but, like, Buddy reposts a lot of anime edits. Again, but they are fire. Does destruction percent matter? Yes, eventually, yes, it does. Toast, what would you say your your favorite anime is? My clan is getting second in CWL, but we went undefeated all 7 days. Yeah, I've done that to a clan before. I've done that to a clan before. I still want to one day get the perfect loss, but still promote. I think that'd be so funny. Imagine losing every single day and still getting promoted. I want to do that. One of these days, chat. One of these days. All right. Yeah, percentage is for tiebreakers. So if everyone runs into the same amount of stars, it goes off of percentage then. Bruh. There's a super witch on defense? What the heck? What are we doing here? What the heck? What the heck? Has Vems been in here recently? I haven't seen Vems in like a year, it feels like. What happens if both team hit 45 stars? Then it's just a tie. Death Note is your favorite anime? I really want to show one of my friends Death Note. I'm not gonna lie, don't mean to disrespect here, but I don't even think Death Note's in my top 10. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I've seen all 10 animes or not, but I like Death Note. It definitely beats out a good amount of animes that I've seen, but like 10, I don't know. I think it was a good watch. I think it was all right. You got like Attack on Titan though, and all that kind of stuff, bro. You know, ah, you know, this has to be rare bait. No, I'm not rare baiting, bruh. Dude, you're telling me. Hold on. You're telling me that beats out Solo Leveling, Attack on Titan, Classroom of the Elite, Eminence and Shadow. You're putting I can't even think of the name right now. Death Note on top of that. Dude, I actually forgot about what we were. Oh, Buddy's playing the ads game. I see how it is. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is Smacks in the background here? Hold on. Whoa. Buddy just said solo leveling is low-key brain rot. That is a bold take. Okay, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Where are you putting Hunter x Hunter? I gotta give the Hunter x Hunter test. Brother, request using a YouTube link instead. Okay. Yep. No. Buddy's cooked. Buddy is cooked. Buddy's cooked. I can't respect it. I can't respect it. Buddy's putting Hunter x Hunter top 5. Oof. Straight up D- tier anime. Okay, that actually might be borderline. That actually might be borderline rage bait. C- though. You didn't say anything yet, but comparing Hunter x Hunter to solo leveling is crazy, man. Hunter, not Hunter x Hunter. Okay, hold on. Sorry, hold on. One second. I just want to make sure I'm understanding this right here. Hold on. I don't know if TikTok can see that, but I'm pretty sure that says Hunter x Hunter. Thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time there. Solo leveling isn't top 100. Smacks, are you hearing this right now? You hearing this stuff? Solo leveling isn't my personal favorite anime, but I'd put it up there. Yeah, they're lucky I'm in game right now. I did say Hunter x Hunter XD, but okay. So maybe I'm not talking about you. Have you put that together? Buddy's trying to take the shots here. Buddy's standing in left field. I say something. He's like running on over, doing like a like a dive in front of the person I am taking shots at. Okay, I can't say anything because I've never seen overflow. Look up how the Japanese call the anime is Hunter x Hunter. So, okay. Am I speaking Japanese right now? Am I speaking Japanese? Chat. Survey says no. Chat. Survey says no, I am not speaking Japanese. Don't worry, Chokes. Someone else took the bullet for you. I was talking to you, and then someone came up running up and said, I didn't say that. So, it's all good. Since we talked about Attack on Titan, what is your top 3 characters of all time? Levi's got to be up there. Levi's got to be up on top there, right? I mean, well, let's be honest here, right? Dude, low key. And I'm going to say it like this because I've watched both sub and dub. And I'm going to do it in the dub. Mikasa. Because I say it like that in the anime there. So I guess both Ackermans, right? Who... I'm not even paying attention to this attack right now. 3rd place. I think I'm gonna have to go with Gabby. I'm just kidding. Okay. Yo, actually, low key though. I think Sasha might be one of my personal favorites. Is that a bold take? Is that a bold take there, chat? I've not actually watched One Piece. I've kind of considered it recently to watching it. I don't think anyone disagrees. Dude, the pain I felt in season 4. Wait, Chad, is there 5 seasons of Attack on Titan? Or what is the last thing considered? Because it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's like the last season, part 1, the last season, part 2. So is there technically 5 seasons? Am I crazy? Oh, the final chapters are considered season 4. Oh. Zeke? Dude, Aaron. Aaron. Eren Yeager. What a Chad. It's so crazy to me that I've seen that anime like 4 to 5 times and I still see things that they've teased so early on. Things that were like, I don't know. It was. Oh. That's what, in my opinion, makes a top tier anime. I don't like. Death Note is good. I'm not saying that it's not good, but maybe maybe I gotta rewatch Death Note again. I do kind of hope to watch Death Note with one of my buddies because I'd be curious to see what his take on it is. But I don't. Does Death Note do the foreshadowing, the that kind of level of stuff there? To be fair, also, um, Death Note was actually one of the more first animes I've seen, so it has been a hot second since I've watched it. So, see you in a few months. All right, my dude. See you in a few months. Dude, I've seen a lot of people like Flock. I can't get behind that. Buddy angered me a little too much. Maybe I misunderstood. Maybe he's just misunderstood, you know. But in my opinion, the second time you watch Attack on Titan is better than the first time. I could see that actually. I could totally see that. I remember watching for the second time and I was like, "What? Huh?" No, like, dude, actually, I don't know if I can actually fully get behind that because I do remember absolutely squealing and like jumping around in my seat. I think it was like season 3 and season 4. More season 3. But like, I don't, dude. I gotta take this song off my playlist. Redo of Healer is the best anime. Never even heard of it. Has anyone seen the new anime that came out? That's I literally just saw that it like just came out. I don't even know what it's called, but it's like dude put like the worst stats in a reincarnation, and because he put like some of the worst stats, he somehow got like really good stats or something. I don't know. To be honest, it might be because it was spoiled on me, so it's kind of ruined my first. Oh, dude, yeah, I actually watched it, not ruined at all. Which is a huge W. What about One Piece? I've considered watching it recently. If I'm going to watch it though, I'm 100% watching One Piece. Like, in my eyes, there's no question about it at this point. The only reason, and let me clarify, the only reason... Hold on. Dude, there's like a hair in my mouth. It's kind of it's bothering me, bro. I got it. That was disgusting. I gotta go, like, wash my hand. What was I saying? Oh, the only reason I don't like Hunter x Hunter and why I deem it as a lower tier anime than I think a lot of people do is because of the pacing. Especially in the Ant arc. There is genuinely an episode where they do the entire episode. It's like a 23-minute episode, I think, or something like that, because obviously you don't get ads or anything like that. And they're like 15 seconds have passed in the real world or something like that. Dude, I lost it at that point. I was so furious. I was so tempted. If I wasn't watching with someone, I would have turned that off. And that's why, I think Hunter x Hunter, through almost every other thing, would have been a very, very solid anime in my eyes. But that that whole arc killed it for me. I wish there was more episodes of One Piece. One Piece seems call in all, but I can't watch 1,000+ episodes no matter how peak it is. That's where One Piece comes in. I'm pretty sure it goes from like 1,173 episodes down to like 290. And what that basically does, it's not cutting out filler, I think. It might cut out filler to a degree. But it basically takes a lot of long, drawn-out scenes and just, boop. I would definitely take a look on TikTok, or maybe in YouTube has it, where it's like, it shows a side-by-side comparison of some scenes between One Piece and One Piece. But it cuts out, like, it cuts out a lot and supposedly not at the same time. So... The funny thing too is, I was talking to someone recently that has been watching One Piece for like the longest time, and he's like, dude, I like One Piece, but you know, blah blah blah, the pacing's kind of bad, but I like to watch it when I fall asleep, because even if I fall asleep to it, they're like not that far gone when I wake up or something like that. You know, like it's not changed up too much. But I showed him One Piece, and he's like, dude, this is totally the way to watch it. Like, I'm going to totally watch it this way. And then as we were talking, he's like, dude, I got through like 8 episodes worth within the small time we've been talking. I'm like, wow. So, someone currently deep into One Piece was saying that it's a pretty good thing. One Piece doesn't have much filler. Supposedly, they say that One Piece doesn't have any filler. And I've heard some mixed things on that, but... Dude, I want burgers. So badly, actually. Like, it's kind of bad how much I want it right now. One Piece cuts out 1,500 minutes of just the Dressrosa arc. My least favorite arc for pacing. Like, One Piece is a remake of One Piece, or taking the old ones and changing. Basically, takes the episodes and like it goes through, and whatever you don't need, it basically just doesn't show you. It takes basically the main parts of the story. Again, I would recommend just looking up a side-by-side comparison of the difference between One Piece and One Piece in the same scenes, and you'll definitely see the difference. Cuts out a lot of fluff. Actually, no, Turret. I have not seen it at all, actually. I've considered it, watching it recently. But we're talking about, specifically, if I was to watch One Piece, that I've kind of considered that I would watch One Piece instead. Oh yeah, actually, the person I was talking to about One Piece talked about that, where they showed the same person 30 times, and it's just like everyone reacting to the one person. Dude, I haven't seen this base in forever. It's crazy. Oh, I'm so hungry. Maybe I'm just hungry. Dude, the fact that we just did so, like, back and forth right there. We did so much back and forth. Thank you, Queen. I knew I couldn't rely on you. Oh boy. Chat, have I ever said how much I hate the Queen? Have I ever mentioned that before? Dude, I can't even tell what this monolith is targeting here. Jesus Christ. Chat, I don't know if I've ever mentioned it, but I absolutely, and I mean this with every fiber of my being, hate this really bad hero. This really bad hero. I think that's enough Clash for tonight, and I think we switch on over. I think after that, I am good. Chat, we made it pretty far, but the game has done its thing. Wait, so you're up to 2.7 off the same gear ticket? Also, we're gonna have to figure out how this works here. Um, because I think we have 4 people trying to play Delta Force right now. Any plans on the new Clash of Clans series on YouTube? Found you on YouTube, and I really like the Russian. Oh, really? Um, well, oh my God, bro. I've been slacking so badly on my Town Hall 11 here. Dude, we've been Town Hall 11 for like over a month now. It's kind of bad. We're basically getting there to go up to the next one here. So close. The walls are also starting to slack behind a little bit. Maybe during Hammer Jam, maybe we can knock out a ton of walls again. Dude, oh my gosh. But then again, though, during Hammer Jam, I'm going to have another new series coming out again. Because I did a Hammer Jam last year, a series during that time. And I said that I would do another series. That looks so cool. All right. Why focus on walls, by the way, instead of some defenses? It's not necessarily because walls are going to suck here. The only reason why I'm doing it is mostly because um, they are easy to do in videos. Where like obviously if I upgrade this, right, it's gonna take 9 hours. I can't do that in like a 1 hour episode, but I can continually grind walls, you know? Walls don't matter. And honestly, I believe they even got nerfed either recently or they're going to. So like I don't know. Like kind of what's the point, you know? I know that there is a technical point, you know, the queen loves to shoot him and it could cause a time fail and different things, but realistically nowadays there's so many things that can destroy walls very easily that they're kind of whatever. But they look nice and in videos again, I can grind them pretty easily. That being said, chat, it's time we switch on over here. TikTok, YouTube. If you guys want to watch some Delta Force, come on over to my Twitch. If you're on Twitch and you came just for the Clash of Clans, I appreciate you for being here. We're going to switch on over to Delta Force. We're going to check out this new season here. And I appreciate you guys. Walls are clutch for stopping end fights